The next person, if I'm not wrong, was Joe. So he'll be.
You got everything set, huh?
Hello, Jaggi Vasudev sir. Before I ask my question, I just have to tell you that I was very impressed by your e-commerce website, which sells yoga merchandise. I think it's really cool. It's better than Flipkart and Amazon, and I hope that in a few years' time, it will become the biggest e-commerce company.
No.
Yeah.
It's a conscious decision I have taken that our commerce part is done just to take care of a few things. Our commerce will never grow beyond the foundation part. I clearly made the distinction, there's Isha Foundation and there's Isha Business. And we have contained the business. In spite of enormous demand, we have contained the business because…
So it's very impressive, sir.
No, you should not be impressed by that. You must come and see what I do otherwise.
Yeah.
What
exactly is inner engineering? Is it something that you guys do and like if you guys can tell us what is inner engineering, only then will we be able to, face the forces of planetary forces. What exactly is this concept of inner engineering?
Okay. We'll answer that. So right now, why don't you ask this institution, Nalsar, only if you tell us what is law, we will know what's the law. And don't think it's very smart to simply make judgments or everything. You are a lawyer, you are not a judge.
Know a couple shooters that hit you on the block. Ain't a janitor, but I hit you with a mop. Better watch your friends, they quick to turn the eye.
A lot of the infrastructure of the Isha Foundation has been built on elephant corridors,
Really?
something which both the National Green Tribunal as well as the High Courts have admitted to without the requisite permissions. We tell you this goes against rule of law, which you stand for. This goes against living in harmony with species, both of which you've spoken right here at Nalsar. So if you could clarify regarding that.
Okay. There is a fan following for that also. Now we'll do one thing. I don't know what authority you have to say it's an elephant corridor. Listen, let me finish. The State Forest Department clearly has submitted to the High Court that this is not an elephant corridor. The Wildlife Trust of India has given a clear directive to the NGT that it's not an elephant corridor. The World Wildlife Fund says it's not an elephant corridor. But you say it's an elephant corridor. I don't know what's your relationship with the elephants. And elephant corridor is not anywhere in 100 kilometers of where we are. You can go look up the map today. Honestly, I've been accused of raising a rainforest. Which is that rainforest? Where was it? Please show it to me.
In case you're not comfortable answering that,
No, I'm okay with any question. 1 inch of forest land is taken. I have said this yesterday also, day before yesterday also, because I am surprised the same question is being asked. I will leave the country. You will not see me again. Is this good enough? Will you do it?
So we'll take one final question.
No, let me finish this, huh? This is a charge. This is not a question. Now, if one little bit is taken, forest land, you will never see me again, you will never hear me again. See what were the crops which were grown, for what taxes people have paid. Revenue records are there, Google Maps are there, you can't be just lying to yourself endlessly.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles.
Disabled community, I want you to know, most of the society is disabled in their own ways.
Right.
It's not because you lost a hand or leg you become disabled. People are disabled, they tend to disable themselves in so many ways. So, definitely, Taj Mahal is a beautiful gem in anybody's eye. You cannot exclude that from India. At the same time, I also don't believe that you must say this is the only thing in India. If you come to India, Taj Mahal is the only place to see.
No,
it's a very narrow way of doing things. I think that's what has been done for a long time. And it's time to change that by projecting everything else.
There's so many other…
But definitely you can't remove a beautiful gem like…
There's so many other beautiful things, we shouldn't look at who built them, just that they are beautiful right now.
Especially if somebody whom you don't like built something beautiful for you, you must enjoy it even more.
cup for 7 days. Need a raise, swear to God I'll never be the same. TBH, TBH, yeah, CBA, never say I've been on my cup for 7 days. Need a raise, swear to God I'll never.
What I want to know is how human you are.
Let me tell you, this is how
I haven't
human I
finished
am.
my question.
No.
I want to know how human you are, Sadhguru. Because, and the reason I'm asking you this is because very often we want to be guided by people who we feel have transcended the insecurities of humanity. So I want to know whether you're scared of something. I want to know whether you experience fear. And I would also like to know whether you have attachments. Can we start with the first?
Let me finish this. This is not news hour, okay? When I'm telling you an answer, you can't ask me another question.
I'll get back. I'll get back.
And we're not yet in Republic either.
You're making a cardinal mistake, Sadhguru. In 2014, I met a young man called Rahul Gandhi.
Oh.
I don't know why anyone's laughing again. He too interrupted me like you did. I got back later. Please continue. But you'll have to answer my question later. Please go ahead.
You have a different package here.
So
it's not snake infested. This was their homeland and you have invaded.
The question is, what is research, especially in social science?
Finding out things that your grandmother already knew.
And market-friendly. Whoever in this country called himself a god man, only the goddamn journalists are doing this all the time. So you're not making the distinction between seeking and believing.
No, we'll come to that. Let me say my piece.
You cannot come to that later. You have to look at it now.
May I remain the moderator?
I'll get the point, sorry. Even when I met Javed Sahab last time, he was telling me that some guru told him not to use his mind. I do not know which guru said this. One thing is clear, the advice has been taken seriously.
Do you think of yourself as a yogi, a mystic, or a guru?
I have not wasted time thinking about myself.
Now if Adiyogi will arrive here and give you a chance to ask him a question, what question you are going to ask him?
What makes you think he's not arrived? People who have never met you seem to know more about me than I know about myself. I have stolen over 7 million kidneys till now. You better have yourself checked up. One kidney may be missing right now. We've destroyed a whole rainforest. Nobody knows where that rainforest is. People said, you've killed over 100 elephants. Then I said, see, it's a fact that I don't have a firearm, so I killed them with my bare hands. You know, in Tamil Nadu, in ancient Tamil culture, a real man means Ayirane konnavane. This means one who has slain 1,000 elephants, he is a real man. I said, I'm getting there.